Again, this is Mike Denson with All Sports Connection, East Mississippi and West Alabama's own. I'm here today, or this evening, with Coach Glenn Sanders. I might add a new head coach at West Lauderdale High School in Collinsville, Mississippi. He came in after Coach McCain, Coach Richmond had left. He's been here with these guys. He's had a lot of success with McCain and Richmond. He's an offensive coordinator there, and he's sliding on another hat. He's going to be the new head coach here at West Lauderdale High School. First thing I want to do is just say congratulations, Coach.
You know, appreciate it.
I know it's well earned, and I do know Coach Sanders. I know him off the field and on the field. So I tell you what, West Lauderdale was really lucky and fortunate to have somebody in the standing in the shadows, if you will, ready to come in and take over a good program that has a good tradition. Coach, what do you think this coming fall? And I know it didn't start in the fall, but it started in the spring and then your summer workouts. What do you think is going to be maybe your biggest challenge coming into this year?
We've got to replace a lot of people. We lost a lot of folks on both sides of the football, more so offensively than we did defensively. We've got 3 starters back on offense, right. So a lot of inexperience there. And one of our goals in the spring was to try to get some guys a lot of playing time, a lot of practice time. We were able to do that. Didn't necessarily turn out the way we wanted, but right. Nevertheless, we were able to get some guys some work. Defensively, we think we're going to be strong up front, right. And our defensive line and linebackers, we're having to spend a lot of time trying to develop some defensive backs right now. But, you know, we feel like our defense is going to carry us early in the season, right. Especially while we develop offensively. But we got a good group of kids. They've worked really hard coming out of spring and through our summer weight program. They right. Worked real hard. That's good. Just like every other team's players have been doing. So we're going to try to do things the way we've always done it, the right way. Right. We've won a lot of football games trying to do things the right way.
I know that not only is this going to be your first year as the head coach here at West Lauderdale, but it's also going to be the first year we've had a new schedule, a new conference. I know right. Some of our teams have gone up from 5A to 6A and went ahead and realigned our districts. And I know it's going to be a new group you're going to go in and see. But I guess on the good side of that, they haven't seen a lot of the offense that runs here at West Lauderdale and run it to a T, I might add. So I think that's a good thing. What do you think about that difference with, say, the schedule that you guys have had here in the past versus the schedule that you have coming up? You know, just some new teams, and I know you hadn't had time to see them a whole lot. But what do you think? What do you think about this new district and where you guys are going to fit in there?
Well, schedule-wise, first off, we've been playing good people every year.
Right.
You know, we don't dodge anybody. We play whoever we can, and we always had the mindset: the better competition, the better it was going to make us. Right. And so we play good people every year. This year's schedule is no exception. We've got a tough schedule coming in. Before we even get to our district, we've got a murderer's row, if you will, in our early season schedule. Our first 3 games: Meridian, Neshoba, Gulfport, right off the bat. And then you throw Newton County and Louisville and Southeast Lauderdale in there too. So our goal is not only to survive, but to try to keep some key guys from getting hurt. Right. Once we get into our district schedule, Mike, we've got really only one team, Northeast Lauderdale, that's had to prepare for us and what we do offensively. Right. And we do something totally different from what anybody else does, and that's worked to our advantage in many games. So hopefully, going to a new district with Northeast Jones, South Jones, Laurel, Whitman, maybe that will be our advantage, them not having seen us and maybe not really understanding the speed of what right. we do. And that's helped us out tremendously over the years. So hopefully that'll be our advantage, at least the first time around.
Right.
So,
well, I tell you, let's see. Not only we had a new district, new head coach, but we got a new facility. That's where we are right now. I think the total square footage of this facility is around 34,000 square feet. Am I close? And I'll tell you what it is. I have not seen another high school with this type of facility. Right now we're standing on turf. You got about 40 yards in here that you can come indoors and practice if it's bad outside. And I tell you what, it's really nice. You've got the weights set around here on the outsides, and you still have enough room in the middle. Coach, what do you think about all this?
Well, it's definitely going to be a plus for us. We had one bad weather day this spring. We were able to come inside and we got after it right here in the middle. We didn't miss a beat. So bad weather, cold weather, whatever it might be, won't hinder us at all as far as practice is concerned. We like it. It gives us a lot of room as far as our weight stations. We've got 16 stations around the walls. We've got these machines here. We're able to get a lot done. Right. But just from a practice standpoint, we're going to be able to do things at times when other folks can't.
So. Well, I tell you, I know you got a couple of new guys on your staff, and I believe there are a couple local guys, but you had a couple that are coming in from out of state. I believe one or so coming back here. Now, can you tell us who they are?
We've got actually 4 new coaches coming in. Jason Smith's coming in with us. He's actually returning. He was with us a few years ago when we went to Jackson and played. He was with us then, and he left and took a head baseball job in Chelsea, Alabama.
Right.
But he's coming back. We're looking forward to having him. He'll work with our outside linebackers and tight ends.
Right.
Glenn Booth we got from just across the pond over here.
I got you.
And we kind of stole him away. We're really looking forward to him coming in. Does a great job with the offensive line, so we're looking forward to that. Scotty Elliott's coming in. Scotty was a standout quarterback here at West Lauderdale 11 or 12 years ago.
Right.
And went on to play at Mississippi College. Actually was a GA there.
Right.
Very knowledgeable, extremely hard worker, and he's going to work with our quarterbacks. We're excited. And then we brought Brock Clay in. Right. And Brock is going to be our defensive coordinator. He kind of kept up with Brock over the years, was a DC for Coach Ed Stanley at Meridian High, and lately of Kemper County, worked at Kemper County. So we're excited about Brock coming in, and he and I kind of share the same philosophy. And then our other coaches on staff, Daniel Calvert's going to be here and work with our secondary, and Daryl Thayall will work with our defensive line, and Terrence Clark's going to work with our wideout. So I really, really feel like if I don't get in the way, we've got a good staff. And looking forward to working with these guys.
Well, I think that speaks a lot to the kind of coach and the kind of program that's run here this late in the year. And you've got coaches that are coming in and they want to come and coach and get on a good staff and be part of a good staff and part of a good history here. And that's exactly what's taking place. You just heard the new coaches that are coming over. I know everybody's excited, and I am for you too. I do know one thing. I said, if you come to West Lauderdale, you're going to do the classroom. You're going to do the classroom first. You're going to be on that practice field, and you're going to get it in both areas. And I know that's something that from being out here and seeing all of that stuff in the classroom and on the field, it just ties in together. And you can tell these young men when they're out on that field how disciplined they are, and they do things the right way. And Coach, I know that's going to continue doing the same types of things here where that's concerned, being the student first and the athlete second. Can I get you to comment on that real quick?
You mentioned doing things the right way, Mike. We don't have a choice. You know, I hate to bust some bubbles here, but week in and week out, we don't put the best athletes on the field. But now, the best athletes don't always win the football games. We have to try to do things the right way, and we won a lot of football games against some really good teams because we did that. And it all starts in the classroom. We expect our kids to go in and be good students, be good citizens in the classroom. That's what it's all about. Very few of these kids are going to go and play college football, but they all have an opportunity to get an education and go on and be a productive citizen in our society, which is so important this day and time. So we're going to stress academics first and foremost. But when they come out here, we want them to be focused on football, and we want them to be focused on doing things the right way. That's the only way we know how to do it. And if we're going to continue to be successful, and we are going to continue being successful, that's what it's going to take.
Well, Coach, I tell you, I thank you so much for allowing us to be out here. I know you got a busy days getting ready for this fall. And but I tell you, I'm excited. We'll see you again down the road, and I hope there's some exciting times and some good times this coming fall. And thank you so much, and your staff. I wish you guys the best of luck, and we'll see you again. Enjoy this new facility.
We're going to enjoy it.
Thank you.